Oh yeah, we lived in Alva, Oklahoma, and Dad had a
Yeah, you're good.
Dad and Mom lived in a very nice house that Dad built himself. Well, he didn't actually build it, but he designed the whole house, and it was in a great lot. I think some of you kids may have seen it actually, but so Dad wanted a farm when he retired from the post office, and he was his mail route was in Tacoma, Oklahoma.
Pastor Marcus's.
And so he wanted it's like Mark's farm. He wanted this farm for retirement, and so he kept looking for places, and he found this place he wanted to buy near Tacoma. And so one night at a bridge game in Alva, Mom and Dad played bridge. They belonged to a bridge club, and I think it was every week or once every 2 weeks, they'd go to this bridge club and play bridge. So one of the other members in that bridge club was the big real estate agent in town. So I don't remember his name for sure, but anyway, Dad was at the table with him, and all of a sudden, after the bridge game, Dad told Mom he sold the house. And she kind of was in a state of shock, and she said, "What happened?" She says, "Well, I told this real estate guy, and he says he knows somebody that'll pay that price." I can even remember the price. It was $12,000, and that's how much the farm cost. The house sold for exactly the same price the house. Coincidentally. And of course, the real estate guy sold Dad the farm too. And because of the fact that the house was sold quickly, we didn't have any place to live because the farm wasn't going to be ready for like 6 months for us to take over. So we had to move out of the house and go live. So Dad rented this farm out west of Alva, about 5 miles. In fact, Kathy and I went by to see the place when we were driving through. Yeah. And there's no house there, but the place is recognizable. Anyway, bought that farm, and that farm there, the house had no electricity or running water. So we moved from this nice house in Alva with all of the amenities out to this farm in the Darby place. That's what it was called. And it had no heating, no. It had a pump, a hand pump at the sink, where you had to well pump the water into the sink, and it had no electricity, so we had to have. I studied by gas lights. I was like Lincoln, or something, and it had no heat because. And I remember my bedclothes with a blanket would freeze to the wall sometimes when it got real cold. That's a place I ran away from home. I was so upset about that. I ran away from home. I got about 3 miles, and Dad came, well, maybe a mile, and Dad come and got me. So anyway, that's my other story.
Didn't it happen also in the winter time?
Yeah, it was in the winter. That's what I said, yeah. And